We've talked many, many a times about affordable silver. Where do I go to get affordable silver? And the fact that we have now silver rounds and silver ingots as part of the alternative to the legal tender coins the government's put out there. But how many people know the real story behind where all that started? And that started back in the 1980s with Engelhard. You might remember the name or reference the name. But Engelhard Prospector rounds were the very first ever 1-ounce silvers issued into the marketplace. Prior to that, we had three primary companies, Handy and Harmon, Johnson, Matthey, and then again Engelhard, issuing 10-ounce and 100-ounce bars, which, by the way, are ridiculously collectible today. But they also introduced for the first time in 1982 1-ounce collector silver rounds, a way for the average citizen to own silver that wasn't legal tender coins. What a fun topic. They chose, again, I love the topic though, right? They chose the gold miner, the prospector. You don't mine for silver that way, but still, it's a great looking design on the coin. So they made these rounds from 82 to 88. But tonight's even the best part. 82 to 84, we had that big Engelhard reverse. And then in 85, we transitioned to the Eagle reverse. So they were made for a very short period of time. They had 2 different years, and tonight we have available the transition years. These are gorgeous uncirculated specimens. And tonight, look at our price, $39.95. It's like any round in the marketplace today, yet these are how old? And these are strong, strong collector pieces. The first ever when it comes to 1-ounce rounds.
They made it affordable to collect silver. They were originally making the 100-ounce bars and whatnot. These are the first ever 1-ounce silvers. We have a your choice opportunity tonight, 1984 and or 1985, regardless. They're $39.95 each. The 1984 features that Engelhard reverse. Both designs on the obverse are the same, the Prospector. The 1984 has the Engelhard reverse, and then the 1985 has the Soaring Eagle reverse. 0.999 fine silver on both of them. They truly are collector pieces. They're vintage 1-ounce rounds. They're almost 40 years old. And they truly are very, very popular collector items.
We talk a lot about the fact that many of the rounds transcend just their bullion pieces, right? And the flag bar and the 1901 Buffalo bar are 2 that we see on a regular basis that are like that. And then the Buffalo nickel bar is also very, very popular today in the world. But this is where it all started. It all started back in the 1980s. I mean,
right.
Think about it. I mean, when you have 3 primary competitors banging it out for supremacy in the bullion manufacturing business, making 10-ounce and 100-ounce because they're not thinking about the little guy. They got to stay in business making big silver for industry and for major investors. And then one of them says, hey, there's a lot of people that can afford 1-ounce, but how many people can afford 100-ounce? We're going to change this whole thing up. And boom, 1982 hits, the Prospector series is born. And today, I mean, the tubes, when we bought this deal, the person we bought the deal from offered us serious money if he could keep the tubes.
There were collectible
because the
items
collectible
as well.
tubes themselves were $30, $40 for just the plastic tubes these came in.
They call them the lollipop.
The lollipop tubes. Again,
Yeah.
it was just it's a beautiful time frame. And again, we bought the deal because they were prospectors. We opened up the tubes, and these were original. These were original. These were put away by somebody in 84 and 85, and they are pristine, pristine examples. And then even more so, the more we researched the series, because again, I remember this just growing up in coin collecting. I remember this. I remember being able to buy a 1-ounce silver. Never thought it was an Engelhard. It was just the fact that it was pretty cool. I could actually buy one now, right? And it was Engelhard because they introduced this whole topic. But then the transition, they made them for a very short period of time, 82 to 88, and they made 2 different design types. The odds of the deal we bought having the last of the Engelhard reverse and then the first of the Eagle reverse, 84, 85, how cool is that?
And what are the odds that the last reverse of these Engelhards is an eagle, and then a year later, United States Mint comes out with their American Eagle program with the eagle reverse?
Yeah, there might be something to be said for that. I don't know if John Mercanti was sitting back one night having a scotch or a beer and saying, hey, I like that 1 ounce round. I'm going to make that the reverse concept for the American Eagle.
You never know.
Hey, they contracted me to do this, so I'm going to wink,
get some ideas
get
from
some
what's
ideas from what's popular out there that
public.
people love. Our phones are very busy right now, everyone. We appreciate that. Love bringing out this older collectible stuff. Again, finding vintage rounds. Yet on the other hand, we have seen rounds in this series, various rounds from the 80s themselves. Again, when the birthplace of 1 ounce rounds. And we're looking at $69, $79, $89. And many of those look like they've been through a couple of battles. You can tell they're 40 years old. These look like they made them yesterday at Engelhard, period.
Right. It's
just a wonderful opportunity for all to join in on one of the true values. So again, with Silver Eagle premiums high right now, if you're looking to put silver aside, how about some crazy collector silver at bullion prices?
2022 1 ounce Silver Eagles selling for $59 to $69 out in the marketplace today. $39.95 for a 1 ounce silver. 40 years old, almost 40 years old. Vintage collectible as well.
Again, I love the topics. Again, when you dig into it, I love all the information that comes with it. Because again, they chose the American Prospector as the theme on a 1 ounce silver coin or a round for the first time. Again, when this was introduced in 1982, we did not have a Silver Eagle yet, right? The popularity of this, on top of the Panda being released at about the same time in the world market, I guarantee you influenced the U.S. government big time to get their own out there, because the American people are buying the private companies 1 ounce silver. Why not buy our own, as a topic? But the storyline, again, they put a gold miner prospect on a 1 ounce silver coin. You just can't make that up.
What is one of the most popular vintage commemoratives? The California gold miner.
And again, we've seen Prospector reverses in the last decade, but the original Prospector are these. Guys, we got to put a 30-second clock up.
Your choice opportunity, 84, 85. Collect them both to have both design reverse types. And no, there are no limits on these. Feel free to stock up on silver at this great low price of just $39.95 a piece. Phones are very busy. Don't forget the website, avccoins.com, that is available for you 24/7.
Now, all of our coins are encapsulated. Thank you, Hunter, because somebody just called and said, hey, can I buy an original roll? Can I get the 20? We did make the deal, and our coins are all encapsulated. We did let him keep those lollipop tubes because we can now sell the coins for less. So it's a good deal for all of us, but all of ours are encapsulated in a special pouch. Just great opportunity, everybody. Don't miss it. Again, $39.95 for a 1 ounce silver, and it's not any 1 ounce silver. They are the first ever 1 ounce silvers. That's powerful and affordable, all at the same time.